dudes, welcome back to another episode of SigilsTV. Today we are back. We're going through one of the weirdest subreddits I've ever seen. It's called r/ShowerThoughts, and basically it's people typing out thoughts they had in the shower. You know, when you're in the shower and you're scrubbing your hair or whatever, and you have an idea that sort of seems like it's really deep, but it's maybe not that deep. It's just you're bored. Yeah, well, that's what this entire Reddit is dedicated to. So we're gonna have some weird thoughts with each other and figure out which one's the weirdest one of them all. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. I always enjoy making these and hanging out with you guys. If you do me a favor, hit the like button, okay? It really helps, especially on a small channel like this. Also, if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe button. This is my second channel. Make sure you subscribe. We're trying to get to 1 million subs so that I can have 2 and Biff has 1. And without any further ado, let's have some weird thoughts. Number 1, people who are 20 years old have lived 10% of their life through COVID. COVID lasted 2 years or so. If you're 20, that's 10%. Yup. Yikes. I've lasted almost, I mean, it's getting close, right? And if we do another year of it, it'll be 30% or 10% of mine. But if they're all gonna be like this, it's gonna bother me. I don't want to think these weird thoughts. Batman can only work at night because otherwise Bruce Wayne would have tan lines on his face. I've never thought about it before, but that is a really good point. Although he's a billionaire, he could probably just, you know, get his whole face tanned, right? He probably has to go to the tanning salon. He has to look fit. Depends which Bruce Wayne, right? The Bruce Wayne is like the party Bruce Wayne. He would go out, he would go tanning. He would have makeup, but it's not a bad point. Not a bad point that that is how the sun works. If reincarnation is truth, maybe insects disturb us wanting to be killed and be reincarnated as something better. Reincarnation basically says that when you die, you come back as something else. And depending on the version of reincarnation or something like that, a lot of them say that, like, depending on how good of a person you are in this life, you're either something good or something bad. So people who would be insects would theoretically be people who are really bad, but maybe they want a chance. They've been a good insect, and so they want to, like, work their way back up. So basically, they're like, I don't want to be a mosquito! Smash me, daddy! Ew. I don't know why I said that. It's a weird thought, man. This is all just like weird thoughts. I'm just gonna like go stare at the ceiling after this and think a lot of deep thoughts that I don't really like. We don't know if the S or C in scent is silent. Stop it. Stop this. Oh, my brain. Is it S-E-N-T, scent, or is it C-E-N-T, scent? Crap. From now on, I'm pronouncing both. I'm gonna scent. Scent. Why is the English language this way? I love the English language, but why is the English language this way? Somebody explain it to me. Scent is derived from sentire. It was an old English that added the silent C. Huh. The Latin word. That makes sense. Most of our words are Latin. Stupid Latin. Hot water heaters are really cold water heaters. True. You put the cold water in and the hot water comes out. You don't put hot water in and heat it. It's just, it really, yeah, I agree with this guy. It's really just a water heater. It's not, the heater is the hot. You don't get it? Like, if it wasn't hot, then it wouldn't be a heater. But if it wasn't a heater, it would be, whatever. Some vampires would probably eat garlic in the same way humans drink alcohol. That's kind of funny. Yeah, it's a poison, right? I wonder, they're like, yes, a lovely garlic vintage. Would you like to come over and have some smashed garlic? We're cutting up some garlic and throwing it over parsley for supper. You have like a sommelier is like, this garlic was grown in the forests of Tunisia. I don't know where garlic's grown. I don't know anything about anything. I think that would be funny though. I kind of want to write that story now. That's an idea from a book. Everybody leave it for me. Whoever created the tradition of not seeing the bride in the wedding dress beforehand saved countless of husbands everywhere from hours of dress shopping and will forever be a hero to all men. I agree with this take. I would like to formally say thank you. We appreciate you. Not that it's relevant to me, but still, I hadn't thought about that, and that's pretty great. When you're a kid, you don't realize you're also watching your mom and dad grow up. You mean they didn't have everything figured out the whole time too? Wait, no, my parents were adults and I was a child. Don't do this to me. I guess I'm like the same age as my parents were when I was a kid. Well, no, when I was born, maybe. I don't know. That's too deep for me. I can't handle. I like this one. Being able to tolerate the sound of your own voice in a video is probably the highest form of self-acceptance. So if you've never thought about it, your voice actually sounds different to you than it sounds to everybody else, right? Because technically the way that you hear is like reverberations through your skull, so it's kind of like changed instead of everybody hearing like the sound waves out of your mouth hole. So when you listen to a video, that's why you sound different. I think I don't mind my voice. It's definitely different, but I don't think I mind it. I do think I like the voice I hear a little better, but also it's like you're just more used to it, right? Other people, I know people like hate editing their own voice. I just didn't like editing. That's why I have Caleb and Nico. Good job, boys. But I didn't mind like hearing my voice. Yeah. Does that mean I accept myself? I don't need to go to therapy? We did it, Reddit. We did it. Speaking of Reddit, don't forget I have my own Reddit for memes for this channel specifically. Go down in the description below, drop some hot memes, make fun of me, Photoshop me, put edits in there, and I will react to them, okay? You guys have not put enough stuff up there yet. I checked. We need more. This one's really interesting. Being able to do well in high school without having to put in much effort is actually a big disadvantage later in life. That explains so much. Is that how I got here? Oh, yeah, because it teaches you don't have to work hard to have things, and then you get complacent, and the next thing you know, you're a YouTuber. During a nuclear explosion, there's a certain distance of the radius where all frozen supermarket pizzas are cooked to perfection. The flavor zone is the scientific term. That's amazing. I mean, it's not. It's awful. Nukes are terrible. I would love to see the math on this. Now, I wouldn't want to do the math, obviously, but if somebody wanted to explain it to me, sign me up. 11 babies have been born in Antarctica. Really? And none of them died as infants, meaning Antarctica has the lowest infant mortality rate at 0%. Antarctica, the safest place to live. I think that's what this is saying, right? The math checks out. I can't be wrong. Apparently, a lemon is not naturally occurring and is a hybrid developed by crossbreeding a bitter orange and a citron. Life never gave us lemons. We literally made them ourselves. You know that saying, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade? We gave life lemons and life gave us lemons, and now we have lemonade. I mean, that outcome's not so bad, but we did do it to ourselves. That sounds like the human race in a nutshell. It would be cool if after you died, you could see the top 5 times you almost died. Previously on your life, here's the times that almost went horribly wrong. Remember that bike accident, Andrew, where the front tire came off and you smashed your face into pavement and didn't crack your skull open? If you had been a millimeter to the right, you would have. Yay! Yeah, that would have been a whole time. I like this. Brought to you by Watch Mojo. Shout out to Watch Mojo. Now, before we get to our number 1, here are a few honorable mentions. I don't know that I want to relive any of those moments. In the anime, Ash Ketchum was supposed to be a huge Pokemon fan before he left on his journey, but every time he sees any kind of Pokemon, he has to pull his Pokedex because he doesn't know what it is. Ash Ketchum was a poser. Oh my god, that's so true. Oh, that's a shower thought and a half, dude. He didn't know any Pokemon. He's like, what's that? It's a Charizard, dude. We all know. We all know, Ash. Get it together. Get it together, man. Lamps in video games use real electricity. Because they light up the surrounding area, the screen needs to get brighter, and a brighter screen uses more power. Also, I mean, the thing that's showing the video game has to have electricity to play it, which means in order for that to have power, it has to have electric. That kind of hurt my head a little bit. I don't like this subreddit anymore. It's making me think too much. Manuals for TVs are regarded as useless, but in 5,000 years, they're as valuable as the Rosetta Stone. It contains the same text in over 20 different languages and alphabets. Holy crap! It's a translated guide to the future with, like, we gotta preserve those, dude. What if we lose all of our languages and some archaeologist digs up some YouTuber and they're like, wow, that guy seems really handsome. But they don't know what I'm saying. And then they read a TV manual and they figure out our language. And then they're like, oh, he's saying, "I dudes, hit the like button." That's important. Save your TV manuals. That's what I'm taking that one away. People who jog on the roads in the dark, wearing dark clothing and no lights or reflectors, are a unique combination of a person who cares about their health and well-being and doesn't care about their health and well-being. Oh, that's true, and I'm one of them. Oh, no. It must suck to be an air conditioner repairman. You spend your day working in buildings that have no air conditioning. Then when it's fixed and finally cool, you leave. That's a really good point. It's like, you're one of those jobs, you're like, hey, go somewhere that sucks, and as soon as it's good, get out of there. Go somewhere bad again. This guy right here says, as an AC repair install guy, we try not to think about it. That's crazy, dude. I feel like I learned a lot of shower thoughts today. I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed taking a shower with me. That's not what we did. We had thoughts. We just had the thoughts. That was the... don't let me talk. This channel's dangerous. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit the like button. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. Go join the SigilsTV Reddit. And I'll see you guys in the next video.